Boom! At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Deck it quick. While the average man looking at this, it's sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dropped, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, roll with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them gain, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits.
That TTG money gang,
making profits.
We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. We are here with you guys live for the final trading hour of the day, the final trading hour of the week. And what a day it is. The market is in full-blown rally mode. We are on fire. Okay, NASDAQ is up over 2%. The S&P is up over 1.5%. The Dow's ripping up nearly 400. We are all sitting at fresh new session highs across the board. Okay, all sitting here across the board. You're getting new high on the SPY, new high on the Qs, new high on the Dow. Okay, everyone, I want to bring on and introduce you guys also to my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group. I want to give a big warm ayo to Adam.
Ayo, maybe you should chill with the Ayos, man, because you don't sound too hot.
Yeah, I know.
You know, maybe, Ayos and different weekend events will help you to sound better going into next week. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Gio knows.
I got
He'll be
my
on
tea.
here in a minute.
I got my tea. I'm all right.
Nice. Listen, welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. That guy right down there, that's Michael Edward. He's an award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader of True Trading Group. And if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, well, guess what? You've not only come to the right place, but you've come to the place, my friends. The place. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream 6 days a week because we refuse to spend money on other sorts of marketing. We go live Sunday through Friday. We get right here on this YouTube channel where Mike, that's right there, where Mike and other TTG Pro Trader mods like Chris Toner and Gio, who will be joining us in a second, come on here and give you guys golden nuggets, fat, meaty nuggets of gold education just right on your face.
10-piece nuggets, man.
10-piece nuggets, okay? But seriously, though, these nuggets have education that can help you become a better and more profitable trader immediately. All right? Do me a favor, please. Take a moment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure to share the stream on your own social media. Not because we're interested in the 5 followers you have, but because it tells YouTube that, hey, this may be relevant. And that helps us. So thank you. Now, for those that don't know, this is why you should listen to Mike. First of all, you're losing a bunch of points for having a giant M on your coffee mug.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Right?
My mother got me this mug.
Of course she did.
Everybody get off my
Shout out Elaine Perinati. For those that don't recognize that last name, don't worry. Just Google it. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Mike's been trading and investing professionally for over 17 years and has learned to trade while working at a hedge fund in New York in 2007. But then 2008, within his first year at the fund, the worst global financial crisis that the world has ever seen, and a terrible stock market crash came. But instead of running and cowering, what did Mike do? He thrived, trading tens and millions of dollars successfully for the fund and becoming the youngest ever to win the Trader of the Year award. Mike, can you show them what it is? His mom did not get him this, I promise you.
That crystal thing.
Nobody can see it. It's really far. If you want to just extend and grab, look at that. Is it a Superman prop? Did he get that at Crate and Barrel? Who knows? Trader of the Year.
Crate and Barrel.
All right. Now, for those, again, Today, he is the head trader at True Trading Group. And together with his team of 9 other pro trading moderators and his business partner, Shug. And how can we forget his 30-person staff? He's helped thousands and thousands of people to learn to trade and profit consistently. It's amazing. True Trading Group is the fastest growing and highest rated premium online trading educational platform that combines university level trading and investing educational courses, premium stock market tools and workshops, and mentorship on stocks, options, futures, and crypto, and all styles of trading, including swing trading, day trading, and long-term investing. YouTube algorithm, if you do have a voice filter, hopefully you picked up on all those keywords. Thank you. At True Trading Group, we take all of those things, right? Everything I just mentioned, and we combine it with today's top financial tools worth well over $5,000 per year, and we give you access to thousands and thousands of the most educated, supportive, helpful, and successful community of traders, and only 5% of them are batshit crazy. The rest of them are awesome. But money is money, guys.
This is great. I'm really enjoying this.
I hope so. I digress. Collectively, all the mods at True Trading Group consistently maintain above an 80% win rate for nearly 3 years. At TTG, we are a family unless you're part of that 5%. We leave no trader behind unless you want to sign up for lifetime. Just kidding. Again, if you are new to TTG's YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and share this stream on your own social media. Let's reach out and empower as many people as possible. How was that intro? Was that any good?
I thought that was the best intro that we've ever had.
Did you guys like that intro?
It sounded like you were reading like a bedtime story at first. I mean, I think it was fantastic.
I thought it was very good. I thought it was very, very good. Well, usually at this point in the stream, we do what's just so everyone's at home is aware, that was called the handshake. Now we're supposed to do what's called setting the tone, which is magical, lets everyone knows where we're going. And, basically where are we going today? I have no idea, because neither does the spy. The spy has no idea where it's going. I mean, it looks like it's going to the moon, but I don't know. Jerome Powell may wake up and fart tomorrow morning. Some rumor might get told, and then all of a sudden it goes back down. Nobody has any clue. Neither do we. Now, I know that may be not reassuring for some people to hear that we have no idea, but it's okay because we know how to react to whatever is happening. We don't have to fully understand what is happening. We don't have to fully understand what's happening. We just need to know the right way to react to it so that we can make money. And boy, oh boy, do we make money at True Trading Group. All right. But don't listen to me. I don't even actually trade. I'm just the business side of this. I am literally talking for Mike today because his voice is bad and I need him to be on point next week when we do our in-person meetup in Miami. Because if he's not able to talk there, I may get hit with a refund request, and I got to keep that 2.83% refund.
I'll be good. I'll be good. Guys, don't you worry about me. I will be totally fine.
Shh, Bubby, rest your voice. So next, what I'd like to know, again, don't listen to me. True Trading Group members, if you are on here right now and you are actually making money in the stock market trading with True Trading Group, if you're actually making money and becoming a better trader, go ahead and type the $ in chat. I will not look. I'll check my text messages because I have a compulsive disorder that makes me want to look at my phone every 5 minutes.
Including when he's driving.
Including when I'm driving. Yep. No, I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it. I'll work on it. All right. Look at all those $. And that's okay. If you're watching this later, you're going to automatically assume those are all bots. And that's totally fine. They could be. You don't know. This is YouTube. How do you know anything we're saying is real? You don't. But the truth is that these people are making money. Mainly because Mike and I really don't want to get in any more trouble. So we ask them, just roll with it, baby. We ask them to tell you that they're making money so that we don't have to tell you they're making money. See, it's good when they make the statement. It's not so great when we make the statement. So believe that we believe that they're telling the truth, and you'll be fine. Or they could be bots. I don't know. All right? They're not bots. Now,
This is great.
isn't this good? I feel like this is how every Friday should start.
Yeah, I'm. You have my vote. It's all thumbs up from my side.
Yeah, no, I agree. All right. So as I was saying, I have no idea what's happening in the SPY today, but neither does anyone else. I've heard rumors that Fed Bostic decided that rate hikes were done. I've heard rumors that Jerome Powell is now, Jesse Powell or Jessica Powell is now a cross-dressing midget stripper that's giving speeches on the take at Harvard. These are just the things that I've heard. I have no idea what is true and what isn't. Right? But luckily, we have the Benzinga news feed that gives you real-time news about 10 to 15 minutes faster than Yahoo Finance. So whenever in doubt, right there on the screen. So whenever in doubt, we can check to see what's going on. So that way we don't have to rely on Twitter or social media of any kind to get our information. So obviously that last one was incorrect unless Jay Powell wants to return my messages on JDate. Okay. Now, I ask you to break down what the SPY is doing today, but I guess it just looks like it's going up.
Yeah, well, I mean, on our live stream yesterday, we had discussed on the live stream yesterday that you had a very bullish candle get put in on the daily chart off of a massive support level. So the 3,900 level on the S&P, which is right around where you see the 100 and 200-day moving averages on the SPY. This pink line is the 100-day. The yellow line is the 200-day. That is a massive level of support. Okay. When you put in your candle yesterday, that is a very bullish candle when you engulfed the entire consolidation day from yesterday, where you pierced the prior day's low and then engulfed the entire move to then finish and close above the prior day's high. That is a very bullish chart candlestick. So that was your first indication that there's a lot of support down there at that 200-day moving average. And really, a lot of people, you really have Salesforce to really thank for this, because I really truly believe that Salesforce yesterday with their massive earnings beat, Salesforce really gives you an inside look. When you look at what that company does, that really gives you a look into the state of the economy. And they absolutely blew out earnings. It was the best earnings report you could possibly ask for from a company. Not to mention they upped to a $20 billion share buyback program on top of beating sales, beating earnings per share, beating guidance. It was just a beat top line, bottom line, and they increased their guidance. So that's a big Dow component. Salesforce is in the Dow. It's a big Dow component. That took the Dow higher. It took the markets higher. It relieved a lot of the anxiety that was coming into this trading week with the markets going down for the last couple of weeks. That kind of gave the green light, and people said, okay, there's our confirmation with our longs in front of that 200-day moving average. And I told you guys in the live stream yesterday that candle that you saw yesterday should give you follow through with a gap up today. Now, did I think we were going to get to 404 today? No, I didn't think we would have got to 404. I would have said 401.50 to 402. But we pushed further. We got to 404, and that's high of the day, right? And now you're getting up into another major level of resistance for the SPY. If I take you guys over to like a 15-minute chart, and I'll draw a line across these previous little pivot lows that you had here from the what day is this? This is the 17th. Then you had this big gap down day on the 21st. So you have and that was the day we caught this trade short. If you guys remember, this was when we told everybody watch for the gap down. The whole game plan was gap under 404, be short, and that was a huge day inside of True Trading Group. Now you're back to that level. So that was a major level for us. It's still a level of resistance, and that's where the markets are knocking on that door right now for your next level of resistance. Do we break through this in the final hour of the day? I kind of feel like you might, and just and give you that one of those little surges, and you maybe you do one of these where you kind of get through it, and then right before you do one of these, and then right before the bell. So you get a candle that, no, not that high, like that, and then right before the bell, you get that. And
that
I kind of
think voice and those little candles are riveting.
Thank you. So I kind of think that maybe this is the way that the markets may close here in the final. We got about 40 minutes to go, and that's kind of what I'm thinking.
You said,
about. Yeah.
Go ahead. So you said CRM is to thank for this. I got two brawly men that I would equally hire as bodyguards if they didn't day trade. First one up that I'm going to bring on is Chris Toner. What's up, buddy?
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chris. And the next one I'm going to bring on is Gio. I hope he has all his oh, look at him. He's all surprised. I hope all the sound's off on all of your all right, we're good. There's Gio. Welcome. So we got Gio. We don't know if that's his last name or his actual real name, but he works for us. And then we have Chris Toner, who's right there. Looks like he's in an 80s arcade movie. And and these are the people that you guys entrust with your financial, education. So let's get to it. Let's start off. I'll put Mike on top, put me on the bottom, just the way he likes it. Now let's get going. All right. So, Gio, do you feel that the SPY said go because of CRM? Why or why not?
No. I don't think so.
You want to elaborate on that?
I don't. I think that, we have there's always going to be some kind of catalyst to bring a market up and down, whether it's, earnings or someone said something or whatever. So, like I say in chat, we need these things for volatility, right? For the momentum. I think it's a technical play. We had a gap that we had to fill from February 17th to the 21st. We filled it. That was at 404.23. And today's high is 404.45. So this could be a resistance area. I don't know. I scalp, so I look at candle to candle. I think this is a technical play. I know the yields are down, which is why everyone's in equities. Next week, I'm looking at. I have.
Whoa!
What happened?
You want to find out what Gio's into next week? Make sure to set your reminders right now, because Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. this Sunday, that is March 5th. Okay. We are going live right here on this YouTube channel. Even if Gio's not here, maybe he sends us a list. Maybe we give it to you. It depends. But if you want to know what our people are going to be doing next week and you're not a member, make sure to tune in this Sunday, March 5th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. All right? We'll let you know the entire game plan for the week until such time. I want to hear from Chris Toner. Chris Toner.
Yes, sir.
CRM made the market say boom, boom today, or what?
That's not the only reason, Adam.
No. Bubby, shush. We're going to get back to you. Corner, please.
It's not what I said.
I think there's a lot more going on with the dollar overall. We saw the dollar gap down today, which brought the initial gap up in the overall markets. The dollar continued to trade lower across the day. 10-year yields moving lower, banks moving up, so the market overall is really not even moving up on heavy volume. It's not even necessarily a large amount of buying. It's more of a lack of selling, I would say. So, we just drift higher in the meantime.
Okay, now, Mike, please continue.
Yeah, no, listen, you had, I think that you had a massive support. That 3,900 on the S&P is big, real big. And we got into it. We tested it this week. It held it. Then you got the good earnings from Salesforce yesterday that relieved a lot of pressure. And now you saw yields pull back. You see the dollar pull back. And I just think that the markets, like you said, just the path of least resistance right now. You just get this floating action to the upside where, like, to, exactly to Toner's point, it's not a very high volume day today. Maybe take a look at the volume that's being put in here on the daily chart. It's not a very high volume day. But there really is just that lack of selling, and this you're in this range right now where you're in that 404, and I expect this level to be resistance. I don't think you're just going to plow right through it. I do expect this level to be resistance, and it's very, very clear that you had a successful test and hold of this support level, and this is huge. And this is what I was talking about on the live stream yesterday and the day before, was how important it is. Because you've heard a lot of talk in the month of February. A lot of people talked about golden cross, right? When the 50-day moving average crosses over and above the 200-day moving average. Everybody was talking about that. Well, so when you pull back and retest that 200-day, that's a significant test in order to confirm this golden cross. So, you're always going to have algorithms that are at that 200-day moving average. People are paying even more attention to it because of this golden cross. And it was a successful test and hold, and now you're getting follow through to that. And I think that a lot of this is it's a technical follow through off of this $3,900 level. And I wouldn't be surprised to see the markets push for, another day or so. And then later in the week,
Whoa. If you want to find out what happens to the markets later in the week, make sure you tune in Sunday night on the 5th of March, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Mike's going live. He'll tell you all about the markets next week.
Oh, your boy Tom Lee's on CNBC right now, Adam.
What's he going to do to make money? How's he going to cut his eyebrows this week? He'll be in Miami. Everyone's going to be in Miami next week for our first in-person meetup. We are pumped for this, not in a pump and dump sort of way, but like in a happy, we're at a sports game sort of way. We're all, fired up. We're fired up right now. It's going to be great. Danny Noonan says, was that 8:30 Eastern PM? Yes, it is. 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Sunday, March 5th. We have a giant live stream. We'll come on here. We'll give you a little intro. We'll sell you some memberships. We'll tell you how we're making money for 2 minutes. It'll be great. We'll see you all there. All right. Next. Gio.
Yes.
Are you in the middle of a trade? All joking aside, I don't want to bother you if you're.
Excuse me. No, I don't. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm just observing.
So you are traditionally, you're a scalper. You're in and out of trades pretty quickly, and I just also want to let people know that we have all sorts of trading styles at True Trading Group. Scalping is the least represented because most of what we do inside of True Trading Group is traditional day trading, long-term investing, and swing trading. But Gio's a scalper, and he's very, very good at it. It's also an ex-market maker from Deutsche Bank. So I guess him and Mike are hedgy brothers with all that. So my question to you, Gio, is when the
pound it, Gio, pound it. Give me a pound, bro.
No, don't. You can't pound. No, yeah,
no,
yeah. No. You're looking like you're gonna fist his head. Just chill, bro. Oh boy, you can't do that to him. Gio, how many years you been trading for? All joking aside.
I started in the business 93, 94, right out of college.
I'm not a trader or a mathematician, so how many years?
That's 20. That's almost 21 years.
21 years. Nice. So 21 years of experience. What I would like to know is, where do you find opportunity on a consistent basis inside of the markets right now?
Well, I'm a very patient trader now. I wasn't when I first started. Was not nowhere near how I am right now. So I tend to be much more patient, and I wait for my setups to come to me. But there's opportunity, especially when you're scalping. There's opportunity. Like today, there was so much opportunity for calls and puts up at that area. I was showing the gang, in chat where everything was. So for me, it's kind of easy to identify opportunity because I'm not looking, I'm not looking past an hour or two. I don't care what happens in an hour or two because that's just my style. It's just I want to see what I can get now, and when that trade closes, keep repeating it. And if you do that multiple times a day, it adds up. But you have to be very, very strict and obedient with where you're placing your stops. So for me, there's opportunity many, many times a day. Now, on the flip side, there are times where there isn't any opportunity, where you have just, a lift off or just a breakdown, and there's no, there's no way to get in, right? You're not gonna buy calls when the market's ripping, when it's ripped so much. You want to kind of get it in the beginning. So when you have consolidation, that's the consolidation to me is like kryptonite. You don't want to get into any scalp trades during this consolidation period. So I would say there's plenty of opportunity. I see plenty of opportunity in this market to make money.
All right, quick question, Mike. How is anybody supposed to know in this environment? I guess, and I kind of feel like the answer is you just don't, and you just react to it. But I'll ask the question anyways. How do you know if this is a real, if there's going to be more follow through to this, or if it's going to pull back? Don't answer too much because we want to make sure people tune in Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. right here on this YouTube channel. But typically when you're looking at a breakout in the SPY or whatever stock, right? What are some signs that people can recognize before the breakout actually happens? Like, for example, if I want to know if a tornado is going to hit, I can look outside, I can see a funnel cloud, but the tornado hasn't formed or hit the ground yet. How do I know that this tornado of awesome is going to take place? Let me know.
For me, I rely pretty heavily on volume analysis. For me, it's, when you're looking at chart patterns and chart setups, it's not enough just to look at the shape of the candles. Like when people are taught, a bull flag. A bull flag is, when I see bull flags, I should buy them. Right? That's like one of the things that people are taught, technical analysis 101. But not all bull flags are created equal. I mean, a lot of that has to do with the moments in which the volume comes into a particular pattern. So, as an example, if I want to know if a stock is going to give me follow through or not, to understand if there's really true momentum on a name, I want to see volume increase and decrease at very specific moments during that stock's price action. So increasing volume when a stock then pushes to the upside, decreasing volume when it gives a pullback to retest a prior level to see if it's going to be support or if it goes to a consolidation phase, lower volume during the consolidation phase. And then as that pattern begins to break out, like a bull flag as an example, if that volume starts increasing again, then that's the right volume profile that you want to see for that particular setup. And that is going to give me an indication, okay, there is momentum here, so therefore I should get follow through. Nothing's going to work 100% of the time. There is no 100% fail-proof system. It's all about probability. And the higher the probability of the setup that you can identify, which we teach people in True Trading Group, is that, okay, maybe here's 10 different bull flags. Maybe 2 of them are A+ setups, which have a 70 to 75% probability. And then here's 5 B setups that have maybe a 60 to 65% probability. And then here's 2 C setups that have maybe a 50-50 shot. I'm going to stay away from all the 50-50 shots. We're going to focus, be patient enough to wait for the A+. And that's it. That's trading in a nutshell. You wait. First, you learn how to identify the difference between those probabilities. That's step 1. And then step 2 is having the patience and discipline to wait for those setups and just put yourself on the right side of that probability over and over again.
Excellent. Excellent. So just in case nobody's done it yet, right? Can you guys hit the like button, maybe share the stream? We're dancing for peanuts here. Please, thank you, all that jazz. Next up, Chris Toner. You there, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, Chris, how long you been trading for, man?
Oh man, long time.
Let's put a number on it.
I placed my first trade in 1998 coming out of school. First got interested in the markets. It took me a while though. I had some immediate success and then some very quick failures after that. And it took quite a while before it became something where I was, actually trading versus more of a gambling type thing. But yeah, long time.
Excellent. So, would
You guys make me look like a newbie.
Not with that,
He's
not
just
with that
younger.
shiny Trader of the Year award thing you got back there. You're on top too. Look at that. Look at this totem pole. Awesome.
You're so stupid.
All right. Now, Chris Toner, is it fair to say, and I'm going to put you on blast for a minute. I've known you a long time. So is it
That makes
fair
it
to
okay.
say that you have, as a single father, that this is how you have provided for your family the entire time?
Yeah, most definitely. And it's been quite a journey. Going through part of those personal experiences is actually what I can attribute to making me a better trader. That going through some of those things and really putting risk management into perspective. Not just in trading, but even in day-to-day life, and kind of combining it all together. That's really what took me to the next level.
So, and I think everyone in here too, if people want the inside scoop on certain things, I think you know this by now. They're not going to Mike. They're not going to Gio. They're not going to Momin. They're not going to Jess or Shy, or I just named all of our mods, JD or Diane, Glennie, Wolf. They're not going to any of these people. They're going to you. You know why? Your voice, Chris. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I knew
It's because when it comes to due diligence, there is nobody better. And I've met a lot of people that drum up a lot of poopeth. When it comes to due diligence, you are the guy to go to. You are literally the due diligence king. Now that I've put my tongue all the way up there, I would like to ask, can you help? Is today just a technical gap fill, or is this something else? Because there was a lot of people that had different things to say in chat about the Fed and rumors and trade the rumors. And I'm like, what rumors? Show me the rumors. I like secrets. I want to know. I want to feel important. And nobody really could say anything. So if there's anybody that's going to know, it's going to be you. So let me know.
I mean, 40-50 on the ES. That it is a technical move. You push right back into 40-50. We touched within a point of that.
I gotta stop you right there. I don't understand the words you're using, so I'm gonna try not to take them as insults. But
so the S&P futures.
Got it.
The S&P futures today moved to a very important resistance level. So with that move, of course, it took up SPY. SPY is the ETF that's tracking the S&P futures index. So 40-50 was the level. We pushed to 40-53, a little bit of variance in there. We didn't hit it exact. We came right into that zone. I mean, this goes all the way back to last June, almost a year of data that this level has been significant. So I do believe it was a little bit more of a technical move. But again, it was a move on such low volume that I don't really anticipate it pushing through that level. I think now that we're up here at 404.50, I think we're kind of getting close to where the risk.
All right, and to find out if this move will continue or not, tune in Sunday, March 5th at 8:30 p.m. Set your reminders right now. Graphics on the screen. Set your reminders. Put a note in your phone. Tell Alexa, tell Siri, tell your mom. Okay, Sunday, March 5th. 2023, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Set your reminders. You will find out if this move is truly exhausted or if it's going to power through. Look at that. Joe's getting creative. Very nice, buddy. All right. It is nice, actually. Joe was Johnny on the spot with that. All right.
You got the yields are rising too, so it's a lot of things happening behind the scenes.
So many things.
So many
stuff
things.
and things.
It's
So many
incredible.
stuff and things. And thank God, and I'll tell you why. And I don't know if any of you can relate to this. This week felt like it was at least 10 weeks long. This week felt like forever. It felt slow. It felt uneventful. It felt like just a real grind this week. Like just the whole thing. I don't know if Jerome Powell's Mercury was in retrograde or what was going on, but it just felt like a real struggle. Did you guys feel that way? Talk to me about what you saw this week. Don't be afraid. I'll pull straws. Mike, go ahead.
So your question is?
Oh wow! Whoa! Sorry, could just crack that 76.
Oh yes.
Oh, nice.
Right. Well,
Here we go.
What was your exact question?
Hang on a second. I think we all saw a shooting star just now. What just took place?
No, the SPY just cracked that 403.76 area.
So it's coming back down.
Yeah. Well, now the next minute might go back up. We'll see.
All right. I like it. So,
but yeah,
Mike, tell me a little bit about how you felt this week.
I think this week was, this was a choppy week that's being finished out with a lot of momentum. And when you look at the beginning of the week, when you look at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday were very choppy sessions. And we were being squished in between these major moving averages.
Those aren't pillows.
And we had to get down there and test that major support level. And we did. And I made a couple of hedge trades this week while we were in that choppiness, which is I'll have long exposure, I'll have short exposure. But the last 2 days, it's just been a straight momentum shot to the upside. I mean, really, today's the real momentum day. Yesterday, you had kind of some choppiness. Then you had some news come out with comments from Fed members that took the markets moving, but out of nowhere. And then today is the technical follow through to yesterday's move. So I feel like yesterday's move started technical with support down there at the 200-day at that 3,900 on the S&P. Then you got a little bit of an injection boost from the comments that were made from some Fed members. Then you got the technical follow through today. And today's more technical momentum and technical follow through. Yesterday was a little bit more technical, hold the level. Then you get the jolt of some Fed comments, and then that confirms the technical bounce. And today's your technical follow through. And I think you're right now back up to the resistance end of the range, and that's up here in the mid 400s.
Excellent. All right, Gio, what about you, man? How was your week this week?
Good. I always have a good week. Meaning,
always?
It's just well.
I mean, you forget that you and I talk at like 2, 3 in the morning. I know for a fact that that's not true.
Why are you telling everyone? Listen, it's every week is a good week, right? Every day is a good day. I learn every day. No matter how much experience one has,
Sure.
You are always going to learn something every day.
Yeah.
So
but on days where you make money and do well, I mean, those days, the learning is a little bit easier to digest.
Yeah, and it's also at those times you have to be very, very cautious with yourself, right? Which is why I try to keep an even tone with how I, speak. you get good days and you're like, yeah, and then you just, you go and you're like, wow, the whole week comes and you're net you're down. So you got to balance it out, as long as you keep your losses small, right? And then you go over the winning trades as you should do, also the losing trades, So if every week is good, every day is good. You learn, if you're learning something every day, it's a good day. And I learn something every single day.
Yep.
As we head back up to 404.
It's amazing. Now,
yeah, it's very choppy.
Yeah. Chris, I feel like you haven't made a trade in 10 years. Do you have anything going right now?
Yeah, we turned in 250% on Amazon this week.
Stop.
Yeah.
No big deal. No big deal.
We didn't.
Yeah.
Why do you go, dude? This is live, so like people can take this clip, they can report it to people and be like, "Yo, these guys are full of crap." You ain't gotta, we know it's 6 inches, baby.
Hey,
No, go. All right, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, Amazon big move this week. Real happy with that play.
250% trade.
250% on the final take profit there. We're still in GLW Corning. We're in that long. That's up a couple of dollars from the low there. UNG came back around. We were taking a little bit of heat. I got assigned shares back on February 17th of natural gas. I had sold puts originally on that position. Went ahead, took assignments of the shares, and now we're back in the green on those shares as well. And I'm looking to sell covered calls on that position starting next week. Thought I was going to do it today, but got a much larger move than expected. It just means we're able to make a little bit more off of those call sales next week. So real happy with the week. It's been great all around.
True professional trade on that.
But look at his stature, man. He's like 250% trade, not a big deal. We got in there, we got out of there. Members made money. I made money. This is a good week. Let's go.
That's how you have to be, though.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's how you have to be.
No, absolutely. I mean, look, this is why I don't trade. I mean, I could never do that. I hit on something and I'm just like, suck it, Trebek. I'm all over it.
I mean, to me, good trading, it's actually quite boring. It's very monotonous. You're doing the same thing over and over again, but it becomes exciting when you get to spend that money.
Exactly.
Like that is the way I've always approached it. You got to be emotionless, but then again, I'm also divorced. So
Is that break?
Chris,
is that break?
That was the first time that I've heard Chris make a sarcastic rebuttal back to a joke, and I got to tell you, I'm aroused.
It was golden.
It was very good. It was very good. All right. Mike, your dog's out of the crate again.
Yeah.
See, this is why we could never be Trader TV Live. Shout out Trader TV Live. But this is why we could never be Trader TV Live. Got dogs in the background. I'm talking about 6 inches and other things we're just not meant for that.
Yeah, we're not meant for that.
Huh?
Yeah, we're not meant for that.
We're not meant for that. However, if you like real talk, no BS analysis of the stock market mixed in with a little bit of humor and flair, then don't forget to set your reminders this Sunday, March 5th, 2023, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on this YouTube channel. Set your reminders. We're going live. We're going to tell you how we're going to make money this week for like 5 minutes, and then we'll sell you memberships for like an hour. But it'll be great. You'll be here. Everyone's awesome. Smash that like button. Really, though, you're going to want to hear what we have to say. Go ahead.
Kind of like how we told people this morning before the market even opened.
Oh, was that a layup?
It was.
Oh, I got to get the clip. Hang on. Mike's trying to lay up for a clip. So we'll go ahead and get that clip right now. It's very slick. I keep telling Mike, because what Mike does is we do these pre-market sessions. We call them the Colada Club or the Colada Club. And fun fact, Gio is an espresso connoisseur, but he has never had a colada. And I am actually concerned when he comes to Miami next week for our meetup he's gonna have a heart attack. God forbid.
You're gonna have You're gonna have a heart attack. You really can't.
Yeah, I'm actually very concerned.
Yeah, we have to have like paramedics on standby.
But I gave you my emergency contact.
Do we have a defibrillator? We have a defibrillator.
Good.
You know, and I know that Gio and I are going to be hanging out the most. So, like, I don't want another body on my hand. You know, not again, not again. No, but in all seriousness, we do this thing called the Morning Colada Club, and we do 2 sessions of it in chat every morning, starting at 8:20 or 7:30 if you've kicked in a little extra cheddar for that STR. And what happens is that we go over everything for the day, right? It's awesome way to start your day. And Mike gives a plan every morning. So do all the rest of the mods, right? We go over literally everything. We have like 6 different watch lists that get published in the morning, all broken down by trading style and interest. And then Mike will come on and he'll say, here's a clip. I need you to play this clip on the live stream. And I'm like, cool. It's like 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now, that may not seem like a long time, but when you're playing a clip, that's a very long time. So we go back and forth in this debate, and I'm like, yo, give me like a 40-second clip. Bruce Sears, who's a member, works in the biz, can vouch for this. But let's go. Let's play this 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Before you play it, if we were right about only one stock, I'd give you a 30-second clip. But when you're right about multiple, it's longer.
You know what? Touche, my friend. That was very good. No. Out of the park. Out of the park. That was very good. All right. Without further ado, here's Mike's clip discussing Tesla and AI this morning. This is from in chat, not on YouTube. Let's see it.
Individual stocks. I'll go ahead and we'll pull up Tesla. After their investor day, you actually just now have some interesting. We had some analyst notes coming out, but China sales were up for Tesla. So they sold 74,402 vehicles in February. They sold 66,000 in January. That's a big increase month over month. And now that China is coming out of lockdown, nobody needed to buy a new car over the last 3 years. Where are you going? Nowhere. Now that they're finally coming out of lockdown, that's, I think, what you're starting to see. You had the price drop in China for the Model 3, and now you have China coming out of lockdown. You're getting that increase in sales, and you're seeing it in Tesla. 66,000 in January, 74,000 in February. It's a big increase. What I'm going to see is...
I just want to point out we're halfway through this clip. See? I wasn't kidding. Let's go.
That 193 level that was yesterday's highs and was support on the 24th, support on the 22nd, and you look at the bottom left of my screen, is that now a level of support? And can we try to push up and fill this gap? The big gap down from the investor day. A gap fill takes you to 203. You have mid-gap resistance around 199. So either way, I'm going to look to see 193 supports, 199 resistance, potential gap fill to 203. And that'll be the play there for Tesla. AI. Great earnings from AI. 2350 is my mark. You'll see 2350 bottom left of my screen. You can see that previous resistance. You're gapping above it. Watch for pullbacks down into that 2350 to see if we can get some further upside on AI. I'd like to see AI get to 28. All right. I'd like to see us get to 28. So there you guys have it, right?
What
so that's
weird
the analysis
spot to leave it on. What was so special about 28?
Well, the high of the day today is actually just over 28.
Oh, snap.
No. I'm not questioning. I'm asking. Like, why?
I'll show you. I'll get into it. Well, we also, if you guys were on the live stream last night when AI came out with earnings, I had told you guys that we're going to look for that 2350, 24, that zone to be support, and then look to see if we can get up to 28, because 28 was your next level of resistance. So I told you on last night's live stream to make sure that you guys were getting your butts in chat, because AI was going to be in play today, and that was going to be right at the top of our list. So I'll talk about AI first, since we're talking about AI right now. And if you draw a line, okay, we'll draw a line across that 2350, and I want to pan this out. I want to show you guys. We'll go to a 15-minute chart, just to make things easier for you. You guys can see here this previous level of resistance, and then you will see here that we tailed right down into that level. There's your tail right down to 24, And then this is a 15-minute charge. These are 15-minute candles. I'm just cleaning it up for you guys. You see churn. And then I said I want to see it get to 28. Where's 28? 28 is right here. And there you have it. So you right down into that 23.50, 24, right all the way up to 28. We actually pushed to 29. High of the day on this is actually 28.94, currently trading 28.11. And if you guys were on the live stream last night, you saw it, but also one for good measure pre-market today before the market even opened, talking about that move there on AI and that being one of the setups. Stocks up over 30% of the day, an absolute monster of a move. And then you go back to Tesla like we had discussed, and I'll leave this on a 15-minute chart again. And you heard me very clearly on that pre-market clip, 193. That's a level that we want, 193 to be buyers of Tesla. Why 193? That's yesterday's high. And then as you look back even further, that's previous support back there on the 24th. And then it's also previous support there on the 22nd. So you can see double bottom support. Then you gapped underneath it on the second after a very disappointing investor day. That's resistance. Now you gap above it today on the better than expected China sales data. And then you say, okay, well, now let's look for that to become support again. And would anybody like to take a wild crack at what the low of the day on Tesla is today? 192.88. So that 193 level being the buy zone, 192.88 is the dead low of the day. And where did we push to? Right up to 200. We said 199 resistance. The gap fill is 203. You fell short of 203, but the 199 level has been hit. 200.5 high of the day. And that's right off the pre-market watch list, right off the pre-market game plan. And that's one of the big benefits of being a member of True Trading Group is that you're not just getting, okay, a watch list or a game plan from me. You're getting a watch list and a game plan from Geo, from Toner. You're getting watch lists and game plans from the other moderators as well. So before the market ever opens, you will know exactly which stocks we are focusing on. And more importantly, what's the game plan? It's not enough for us to just say, oh, guys, keep eyes on Tesla today. That does absolutely nothing for you. Keep eyes on Tesla. What does that mean? No, I'm going to buy this at 193. I think it gets to 199. Like, you need to know the game plan. You guys are busy, right? I get it. You can make, some of you can't be in front of your computer screen all day long like we can. So let us do the heavy lifting for you. Let us tell you where we see opportunity, where our focus is, and then you guys can replicate that exact game plan and follow along with the trade alerts also if you would like to.
It's very good. I would encourage you to rest your voice. Okay? I can't have my prize pony having a rough week next week.
Yes, I will.
All right, and don't forget, a lot of people are going to be expecting that on Sunday, March 5th, 2023 at 8:30 p.m. right here on this YouTube channel. You're going to want to set your reminders right now, not 5 minutes from now. If you set them, unset them, set them again right now. Do it. Join us 8:30 p.m. right here on this YouTube channel. We're going to be covering everything that you need to know for next week in the stock market. This is going to be a massive live stream on Sunday. It's going to be great. It's huge. Just join us Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Okay? Do it. Do it.
Do it now.
Do it right now. Set your
Do it now.
All right. It's 2 minutes, and then my most favorite part of the day comes up. So every day at 4 p.m., I close the chat room down. And I love it. It's like turning the lights off on like an orphanage or something. I don't know. I'm sick, but I just it's like you just close the chat up and everyone's just like, oh, what happened? And they're like, oh, that's right, a YouTube stream was happening. That's all right. I've given up on having a flawless review page a long time ago. Anyways, let's move along here. All right.
418.
Let's see. What do we got?
The volume just came in too.
Oh, so that it's a nice move up on a high volume push.
Yeah,
and that would be
volume.
Bearish or bullish? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not Simmons. It's bullish.
Purple tip volume.
Whoa. Look at that. Look at that. And there's the bell and there's the room Everyone over at True Trading Group, enjoy yourself. We'll see you here Sunday, and then again on Monday, and then throughout the week. And for those coming to the Miami meetup, all joking aside, Mike and I have put our blood, sweat, tears into this business. We have sacrificed time with family and friends. We have put everything we have into this. And for the very first time, we are going to be coming face to face with some of our long-term members. I am going to be able to meet a lot of our people for the first time. It's something really special, and we couldn't be more excited about it next week. Could not be more excited about it next week. But you know who did have a good week this week? Because True Trading Group, you guys see a bunch of middle-aged-ish men here, right? Except for me, I still look young, kind of, when I'm thinner. But the women at True Trading Group have been absolutely slaying ween this week. And none other than Jessica Woodard, who started a small account options challenge, has been absolutely destroying it. And I would like to bring her on purposefully to kind of poo-poo on the men here for a second. Jess, how are you doing?
Hey yo, how's it going?
Tell me a little bit about your challenge, what it is you're doing, and how it is that it's been going, because I've heard that it is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, so a couple weeks ago, I brought up to Adam that I wanted for myself to start a small account challenge to grow as a trader in trading options. Because for those of you who don't know, I primarily trade equity, and I've done very well at learning and growing in equity, but I wanted to grow myself as a trader and start trading options more frequently and implementing that into my style. So as you can see, several other of the moderators are very excited about that. But I also have a lot of one-on-ones with our lifetime members who are building small accounts, and I didn't necessarily start with a small account. So I wanted to grow a small account so that I could further give my story, because I just didn't have experience in that. And so I thought, why not? It was a good way for me to grow personally, but also to grow as a moderator in True Trading Group. And I'm really excited about it. We started this week. So Monday was our very first trade, my very first trade. And I traded, I had a swing trade. And how I'm running this is I have a risk of $50 per week. And I'm breaking that up into 2 trades. So my first trade this week was CCL. I got into the 317 $10 puts at 20 cents. My stop loss on those puts were 10 cents. And I swung trade those. So I got into those on 227 and I held them that whole day. And then on 228, I took my first take profit on those puts at 35 cents for a 75% gain. And I held 1 runner. So in this challenge, that's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to take profit when my targets are reached, and then I'm going to leave 1 runner to see if I can get continuation out of the trade. That's big for a small account, especially if you can get an additional 50%, 70%, which today I will admit, I'll get to this, but on my Ford contracts, I took my final profit runner, and it actually went up over 200%. So anyway, back to CCL. I ended up closing that trade, that final runner at a 0 profit because it was at my cost. And I was fine with that. It ran the wrong way, and that's part of trading, is managing your risk. So I closed out that trade, and then on the 2nd, yesterday, I opened a new trade in Ford. I actually got into the March 10th, 1285 calls at 13 cents. My stop was 8 cents. Crazy part about that is I am trying to be an example of setting hard stops, and that there's nothing wrong with hard stops, especially if you are new to trading options or if you have a busy schedule, if you work. There's nothing wrong with setting a hard stop. That's exactly what I did in this trade. My hard stop was set at 8 cents, and the low of that day was 0.8. Well, it was 0.085. So by point, like a half of a cent, I didn't get stopped out. And I was literally like, oh, I'm going to get stopped out. It was right there. And we bounced off of that level, and then I held it overnight. I had 4 contracts. And this morning, literally 3 minutes after the bell, I took my first take profit at 20 cents, which was a 53% gain. And then my final take profit on my runner contract was 28 cents, which is 115%.
Awesome trade.
So
you are
nice job, Jess.
You are more disappointing than I am to my father right now. No, you're killing it, dude. You're absolutely killing it. I mean, honestly, all joking aside, right? Like, Jess didn't have to do this, right? She does very well without having to do something to further complicate her life, or add craziness to it. The fact that, because this isn't the only thing she's doing, Jess, correct me if I'm wrong, I would assume that you're still having to trade with your regular account as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's not as if, she's just focusing on this account. She's managing 2 different accounts, an entire household, and other businesses that her and her husband have. And it is, it's insane. And we use Jess as this example all the time for somebody that, that a lot of people think, oh, I don't have the time to do any of this stuff. And it's like, man, you really shouldn't say that out loud in front of us, because not only do we give you no sympathy, we also will call your bluff, because people that are literally doing this for a living are finding the time to do it with schedules that are far more busy than you, and way more excuses to why they wouldn't be able to do it, but yet they are thriving.
Well, I started trading in the first place because I was pretty bored at them. So.
All right. Well, you're not making me look good. I was doing this whole inspiration part. What I would like to know, speaking of small accounts, what I'd like to know right now from our TTG members, if you could, all right, don't make us look bad. We're on TV-ish, like YouTube. If you could do this, TTG members, if you started with under $1,000 when you joined True Trading Group, let us know where you're at now. If you started with under $1,000 or $1,000 and under when you signed up for True Trading Group, I'd like to know if you are that person and where you are at now. Go ahead and sound off in chat. As you can see, we have 5,000 comments coming through that everyone's a millionaire right now. Jess, you are killing it, girl. Yes. We're going to edit this part out later. Okay, here we go. Chuck's easy. 500, now 15,000.
Wow. Beautiful. Wow. That's great.
Yep, that counts for like 5 people. You guys are great. And talk about the wrong question asked today. See? We don't maybe they're just a little bit delayed. Mike, you got to get on those bots. 1.2 thousand to 4,000. Bruce Sears started with 500. Memphis Street Dog had 1,000 with AMC in bags, and now 11,000 in one and 6,000 in another. Ahmed Alian started 200 and now at 8,000. Diane Fig is literally a superhero. Fred Ahmad, 10,000 to 65,000. Jess, how small is your small account that you're working with?
I actually started with $416.70.
And where are you at now with that account?
$459, and I'll tell you the exact cents. $459 and 86 cents.
Nice. Very, very cool. And I love the fact that you're not like just YOLOing it to make it like, like that you're actually incorporating. Because look, slow and steady wins the race, man.
Yeah, she just started it. She just started this week.
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. And the fact that you're willing to like put yourself out there, because you know what happens is that you go out there and you say, I'm going to do a small account challenge, and then everyone out there, most people support you. Some people, I don't know who it could be, douche, but some people, want to see, want to watch the world burn, overall, it takes a lot to kind of put yourself out there. And I just, win, lose, or draw, just like, dude, you got everyone's respect for putting yourself out there that way, because nobody asked you to do that. I mean, I asked you to do it. We would take it back after I found out that you were doing it anyways. But you could have said no, and you didn't. You've been an awesome, awesome team player that other people should take notes from, in my opinion.
Thank you. And a big part of like this options challenge for me personally, when I started trading equity, I had lost a lot of money in the stock market already when I joined True Trading Group, before I joined True Trading Group, I should say. And very early on, after, I heard Mike all the time saying like, manage your risk, have stop losses. Like, I took that really seriously, and I analyzed that for myself, for my future, because I knew that I wanted this to become a career for me. And so, within like the first 2 months of joining True Trading Group, I implemented a system for myself where I knew exactly if I was wrong on every trade I made, which is highly unlikely, but if I was wrong on every single trade I made, I knew exactly how much money to the T I was going to lose at the end of the year. And so that really helped me to pick high quality setups, because I only allowed myself to trade when I first joined True Trading Group. I only allowed myself to trade 5 times a week, and my risk was $50, and that was trading equity. And so I had to be very diligent in my research on my trades, and like, is this really a trade that I want to use this on? And I had to be really good about stopping out, because like everybody else, when I first started and I had moments where, I felt like a deer in headlights and I lost $100. Well, guess what? I just used 2 of my trades that week. And so like, it was almost like a disciplinary thing for myself, I guess, to learn good habits. And I'm doing that exact same thing through options. And I'm wanting to teach that same strategy that I'm using, because like for the options, for example, your risk management is the key part of this. Like, you can't make $50 one day and then lose 70 the next. You can't do that. Like, you have to manage risk, and you also have to find quality setups. Like, I'm a very technical trader, and so all of my ideas that I present to the room that I'm going to be trading are from a technical standpoint. And with that being said, like, I take that very seriously in where can my targets be from my entry. So like, for example, on Ford, I knew that my target was further away from my stop on the option. So like today, for example, I took 8 cents on my first take profit, which is a 1-for-1 on your risk. But then what I did with my stop is I moved it to my entry. So then there's no way it could become a red trade. And that's the most important part. You can't be greedy. You have to take profit at your targets. Like, even if you have built a big account before, like I said I don't have experience in this, but for me, like those little bits are adding up, and I'm seeing it in my account, because overall this week my account is up 22%, which is huge for a small account. Like that's huge. So you have to take your profits and you have to be disciplined.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's big for any account. 22% is massive.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I wouldn't downplay that. I mean, it's not just for a small account. It's for any account in general. 22% is huge. You know, you tell me where you can go put money right now, and in that short period of time, come out with the potential to make 22% on your money. You know, it's not. I mean, you can't do it in real estate right now. You know, you can't. You can't do it in Pokemon cards. You know, or NFTs or crypto or whatever. So.
Absolutely. But it's my pleasure. Like I'm happy. I'm happy to do it because you never stop learning as a trader. You never stop growing. And if you do, you're going to stay stagnant, in my opinion. And I was getting very comfortable in trading equity. Like Toner made a good point that like this can become very like redundant, because if you know how to do it and you have good risk management, it's just like you just do it, right? And so I'm thankful for the opportunity to be able to grow in this way myself personally, and to be able to share that, because I know a lot of people build from small accounts, and it's not easy, takes a lot of work.
And I think that those people are very fortunate to be able to have an example of somebody that's going to show them how it's done the right way. So I think people can be, people should be really, members of True Trading Group, you should be very excited that you have somebody that, that's willing to go through all that with you guys and to take you by the hand and go step by step for what it is that we need to do here. Like Mike said, we do the heavy lifting. So, all right. Well, Jess, thank you so much. That was awesome.
Absolutely.
All right. Very cool. Toner.
Yes, sir.
It's been an absolute pleasure, my friend.
All right, man. It's great talking to you. Have a great weekend, everybody.
You too, brother.
Too, thank you.
Gio.
Yes, sir. Where did you go?
Oh, I turned myself. God damn it.
That was awesome.
Talk about playing yourself, Adam.
That's great. All right, Adam, we'll talk to you later.
I'll call you later, man. Bye.
Ciao.
All right. So, then there was us.
And then there was we.
Then there were two. All right, quick question. If you're not a member of True Trading Group and you feel like sticking around for a sales pitch, can you go ahead and type TTG in chat real quick? Just go ahead and type TTG in chat if you're not a member of True Trading Group. Let's see, who do we got? Hopefully not all 630 people are members. I mean, what does that say about you guys?
Yeah.
John Bianchi doesn't count anymore. You don't have to type TTG. We know you're here. We know you're here. Adriana Rowe, welcome. Hell yeah. This is great. Awesome. Very cool. Thanks for taking it off the screen, Joe. Like 5 minutes too late, but we're good. All right, we'll edit that out later for context. Thank you all for participating. But all joking aside, we did run a survey, and 11 and 2. So about 13% of the people on this stream were not members, according to the survey. On a Friday, No real push going. It's not too bad. I'm not going to make excuses, but it is what it is. All right. So, again, set your reminders. Set those reminders. Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Look at all the arrows that he drew on it. That is helpful. Set your reminders right now. Sunday, March 5th, 2023, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We're going live. Where? You guessed it, right here on this YouTube channel. We're giving all the good, we're giving you all the hits. Okay? Now, what I'd like to do very quickly is I am going to go over what it is that we are offering before Sunday, because the price of a TTG membership has consistently gone up, and as it should, and it is going to continue to move up until we get back above 2,500. In the interim, we're going to be walking up this price, and the price today, if you want to sign up for a membership, we're going to run a special this weekend. Okay? We're going to run a special this weekend. The total price that you pay for the entire year is going to be $1,097 for the entire year. That is what you will pay for a True Trading Group annual membership. Okay? Let me just see something real quick. For you non-mathematicians at home, that is $3 per day. $3 per day. Okay? It's like cheaper than supporting a UNICEF kid, and you'll make way more money. How's that? You paying attention now, Mike?
I'm paying attention the whole time.
Okay. So, on top of that, we also have 10 laptops. We only have 10. I'm not going to have more on Sunday, or will I? I won't. I will. It doesn't matter. But we have 10 of them right now for sure. Guaranteed. We have 10 of them right now. What you want to do is go to ttgoffer.com. That's ttgoffer.com. If you can't spell it, you shouldn't sign up. And the price is going to be $2,212. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to enter the coupon code TTG121. And you're going to want to click apply code or hit enter. Either or is totally fine. The screen will flash green. You like that screen green? It rhymes. You remember it. It works. The price will go down to $1,097 for the whole year, and it will renew the following year if you do not cancel at $1,097. So you are locking yourself into that price, which is important because next year the price will be higher. All right. Now, when you sign up, as long as you're one of the next 10 people, all joking aside, I probably am not going to be able to get laptops for Sunday, but that's fine. You will receive a brand new Asus, HP, Acer, Dell, or Lenovo laptop. These are not refurbished. Okay, they did not fall off the back of a truck. All right. I don't understand the. I didn't see Billy Barrett's question. I thank you all for giving me context. It's very helpful. You just told. Okay. Got locked up in the last half of my membership. We'll like to get back into it. Okay, Billy Barrett's trying to get a free membership, so good eye, Mike.
Okay, that's not what he's saying, but that's fine. Just keep going.
Thank you. Thank you. So you get a brand new Asus, HP, Acer, Dell, or Lenovo laptop. You do not need to enter your address at checkout. You simply enter the coupon code, enter your name, email, phone number, create a username, create a password, put in your payment details, sign your soul away, and that is all. Right after you sign up, you will receive a welcome email that will give you instructions on how to claim your laptop. We ship anywhere on the planet. As long as you live on Earth physically, we will go ahead and make sure that you get that laptop. All right? Now, we talk a big game on here, probably, a huge game on these live streams. Today was probably some of the biggest crap we've ever talked. But we back it up. You see, we have a 78% retention rate. That means that if a member signs up today, there's a 78% chance that they're signing up again next year. Is that what that means, Mike? Yeah. Kind of?
That's exactly what it means.
Thank you. So we also have a 2.83% refund rate since 2016. And because of this, we are able to offer you a double your money back guarantee. Sure, we can offer you a 7-day money back guarantee or a 30-day money back guarantee, but honestly, you'd be selling yourself short. With as many tools and resources as we have, with as much education that we offer, with as much opportunity that is out there, it makes zero sense that you are going to figure out all of these things, whether or not it's working for you or not, within 7 days or 30 days or anything like that. It's just not possible. You'd be selling yourself short for the sake of $1,000. And I know whether you admit it or not, you have all lost $1,000 on way dumber stuff. Okay? So we offer a double your money back guarantee, and it's very simple. You go through all of our courses, you pass our exams. If you're not the greatest student in the world, don't worry, we got your back. We give you the answer key. All right? Pass the exams, go through all the courses. Then, when you sign up, we also give you 2 study groups, 2 small private study groups that we would like you to be a part of. They're every Thursday. You just have to attend one of them on one Thursday throughout the entire 12 months that you're here. Just attend one. You do those things. If you cannot make back $1,097 in 1 year, first, you should probably not trade anymore. Second, if you do those things and you can't make it back, then we take that as a, hey, we failed you. Even though it's kind of an easy thing to accomplish. It's all good, no shame, a little bit of shame maybe, but whatever. You get the point. We'll ask you for your trading, your trading records. You'll show it to us. We'll confirm that you could not make back the 1097, and we will give you back. Joe, scroll down a bit so I can see the number. We will give you back $2,194. So for those of you that want to just think about that for a second. If you lose money signing up, like if you sign up for True Trading Group and you can't make your money back in a year, and you're literally the worst trader on the planet, we are still guaranteeing 100% on your investment into yourself. You go find me one other company that offers anything like that. That's how serious we are, and that's how much we believe in what it is that we're offering. Sunday night at midnight, the price is going to go from $10.97 to over $1,100. And then Tuesday, it's going to go further. And then Wednesday, it's going to go further. I'm sure I'll have laptops at some point next week, but I definitely don't know when. And I know that I only have 10 right now. And those laptops are a big deal because people love free stuff. I got 10 of them. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that is how you know you are getting one. If you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that is how you know you are getting one. If you do not see a laptop in your checkout cart this weekend, that means we sold out of the 10 that we have, but you will still be able to get the price of $1097, which is 50% off. Again, go to ttgoffer.com, enter coupon code TTG121. All right? Everything that we offer, and it is a lot, is on that checkout page. Everything that we offer is on that checkout page. Daily trading chat room with alerts, 2 small private study groups. You get the Benzinga Pro live streaming newsfeed and Squawk with government trades and insider buying. You get Trading Views premium real-time charting software with real-time streaming data from Quote Media. You get Trade Ideas real-time scanner, right? You get ETNA simulator. You get a tremendous amount of tools worth $5,000 a year. Take advantage of it. $1097, the price will move up on Sunday. It's moved up every time we said it would this week. That will continue. And yes, even in this economy. Because our members are making money and they're becoming better traders. And in life, you got to know what you're worth. Sunday, March 5th, 2023. Set your reminders, 8:30 p.m. We are going live right here on this YouTube channel. All right. Liquid Nate says timing on the stock market crash title when we are at 1.6 up today. Yeah, Liquid Nate, it was 100% clickbait, and it worked. Thanks for the engagement, brother. We appreciate you dripping on by. Liquid Nate, round of applause. All right, guys, we'll see you Sunday, 8:30 p.m. live on this channel. Stock market crash may or may not be in the title. I don't know yet. Maybe we put something else in the title. But honestly, I feel like anything we do is better than what Schmidt and Bevan did today, which was literally put his title as Andrew Tate has cancer. That was the title of Schmidt Bevan's YouTube video today. So I feel like anything we do is a giant step up in that department. All right. I mean, hang on. The tremendous amount of big PP energy right there. Andrew Tate has cancer. It's right there. Thank you for that update. All right. Liquid Nate, I hope to see you on Sunday. I really do. All right. Tell your mom I said hello.
Only
Give a
if
kiss
stock
to your
market
father
crashes
for
in
me.
the title.
Huh?
Only if stock market crashes in the title, he's coming.
Nah, he'll be back. They all come back. Maybe he's signed off already. He's just like, this isn't the stock market crash. I already said my piece. Mom, give me the meatloaf.
See what Joe's doing there with the arrows?
Yeah, no, he's killing it.
But see, they're gone and they're back. See it? Gone. Back.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm watching it now. I wasn't before, but I am now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is very good. I hate when it's over, you know?
Me
I don't know
too.
what to do with myself. I got to go back to my desk. I don't really
Well,
have
you're at your desk. You don't have to go back to it. You're there already.
Shh, don't break the illusion. What did I do today? Huh? Scale of 1 to 10.
Listen, I thought it was extremely entertaining.
Yeah? Did you guys think it was entertaining today? Money trades with the TTG.
I appreciate you taking the reins to my voice is poop.
No. Don't talk that way about my throat.
What the Well, you know it's Friday, folks. It's so funny. If you watch our live streams Sunday through Thursday, they're great. Friday, it's like all hell breaks loose. Sorry.
No. Don't apologize. You're fine.
All right, guys, set your reminder. Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We're going to go live. Make sure you get your butts on over to ttgoffer.com. Claim one of those spots. We got 10 laptops. They're free. We send them anywhere in the world. We got members in over 100 different countries. So ttgoffer.com. Use that code TTG121. Think about it. You have a double your money back guarantee. I know all of you have probably lost $1,097 before trading on your own. Why don't you instead stop listening to people on Reddit and Twitter that you have no idea who they are? You trust in them. Start trusting in yourselves. Invest in yourselves.
Start listening to people on YouTube.
1097. If you guys can't make it back at least one time after going through the courses, the quizzes, and the study group, we'll give you guys back double your money. That's a deal. That's the commitment we make when you guys join TTG. So ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. You see a laptop, that means you're getting one. Grab that 1097 price point before it goes up to over 1100 and we keep walking it higher.
Yep. We'll see you guys Sunday. Thanks for being here.
Take care, guys.
I don't know if Andrew Tate really has cancer.
We'll find